What's up, Aries? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your July 2025 Tarot and Oracle reading, asking what's coming towards you this month. If you guys would like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Aries and cross watchers to pray for you, it's one of those lovey-dovey kumbaya channels. Say hi in the comments section or leave an emoji, whatever you're comfortable with. Just gives us something that we can focus on that represents your energy and only love and light in this space. You guys, I'm thinking about doing a spin-off channel where it's just all about healing, about helping people, center themselves if they've got anxiety or insomnia. I love that 432 hertz type of music. Who listens to that? It's amazing. I would love to know what ways you find, or what types of things you do to comfort yourself, or watch on YouTube to comfort yourself. What sets you at ease? Is it like bedtime stories? Is it the sound of somebody's voice? Is it informational? I kind of like dig those really interesting and boring documentaries on like medieval castles. It'll take me to sleep like that. Anyway, so I would love to hear from you if you'd like to throw me some ideas and just share. We start with a message. New opportunities and choices are opening to you now. Claim them. Right on. And your second message for July is the wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. All right. What's coming towards my Aries? Whoa. Ooh. Page of Pentacles. I'll show you these cards in a second. Page of Pentacles. You got some doubles coming out. Those clarify each other. So those are bigger meanings. At the bottom of the deck, we got Two of Wands. Sorry, by the way, I love being outside with you guys whenever I can, but we have to work with the elements. So if you hear wind coming through the camera, I apologize. Please be patient with nature. I wish I could control it. Page of Pentacles. So this is an interesting card. I definitely want to unpack a little bit more. Page of Pentacles talks about learning more, being in the position of needing to learn more. Maybe this is research. Maybe this is self-growth. This is taking on that position of a student. So curiosity is actually a beautiful way to approach this situation. This could be sorry about that, Aries. Storage got full. So it looks like the Page of Pentacles is actually giving you a way to break out of a cycle that you've been in, specifically with feeling maybe lethargy or apathy, disinterest in something. What is this specifically about? Because it could be a pattern in life that maybe you found yourself in. Maybe it's within your relationships, maybe it's within your ambitions, like your goals and your ambitions. We oftentimes, most of us, know what that feels like. We oftentimes will hit places where we feel like disenchanted with these specific things. When I ask more about what you're disenchanted with, it's suggesting actually friendships and close relationships, a sense of support. You might feel this as a very jaded energy. And but it looks like you are being led out of the dark there with the Page of Pentacles. This is having a spark of interest, a spark of curiosity again, maybe forming new friendships or alliances. We'll see where it's going. There's a choice that I think has been there for quite a while, and it's a breakthrough basically that's been wanting to come through with the Ace of Wands upside down and the Two of Swords upside down. You've almost been negating or avoiding a breakthrough. Now, some of you guys will be defensive and be like, whatever, I've not been avoiding a breakthrough. So if that doesn't resonate, that's okay. Don't force it. For those who relate to this, the language might be better said, there's a breakthrough that's been wanting to happen, but it's almost been behind a veil. Specifically because it's going to require change. It's going to require a choice, a decision to be made. This is an action. So It comes on it's an action that requires a decision, that requires information. There's a ripple effect here. But what I'm seeing is with the Eight of Pentacles, our next card, this is deep focus, intention. Again, now we flip onto the other contradiction like we did with the Page of Pentacles. There's an ending. There's justice. Some of you guys might be working with lawyers. Some of you guys will be working with advisors or surgeons. Sometimes the Justice card can represent another entity helping balance a situation. Either way, there is something that is coming to a quick ending. And in doing so, it's rebalancing your life. And you are going to feel the opposite of Four of Cups, that apathy, that disinterest, that disenchantment, the jadedness. You're going to all of a sudden get this energy, this deep focus on wanting to move forward, make progress. Total opposites, right? I think Aries, you're not the type to sit on your haunches and let life happen to you. But I think that there is something you were waiting for. You thought maybe there'd be progress in an area, and it's been disappointing. And that's why we're getting the Five of Cups. But behind him are two full cups. And those are there for a reason. All he needs to do is turn around and see that there's these two full cups. And those are the two full cups that have the good ingredients. You know what I mean? Like, it's suggesting that not all is lost. That it's now as you're coming to an end of a chapter where crying over spilled milk is no longer appropriate. You are getting centered and focused on your next set of commitments, specifically what you feel ambitious and set on fire for in a good way. And it's moved ahead by, I think, a messenger, somebody coming towards you with something to tell you. So your reading so far has had two interesting energies. We start out with this disenchantment. Maybe some of you guys have felt jaded, feeling unsupported in the past. Maybe in your support systems, your friendships, something falling through or something that didn't even come through, something that you've been waiting for, maybe with a specific person. And then in stark contrast, the energy of moving forward, progress. There's this breakthrough, a decision that needs to be made. I want to focus on right here because we didn't talk about that action. This is collaboration. Of course, you're having to move through this jaded period of your life with others, right? The heartbreak you felt, the disappointment you felt in others. You know, the Three of Cups is a card of friendship. It's a card of gathering, support, community. Sometimes your tribe is not your literal family, your blood family. Sometimes these are the family we create. And sometimes we see friendship as, you know, like our friends, our sisters or our cousins can be our best friends, you know. You, in order to have this breakthrough, are going to need to work with others. And that's why we're getting the Three of Pentacles. Sorry, my cat has allergies and she's over here sneezing in case you're like, what the hell are those sounds? So it's other people who are going to help move you through this disenchantment and break through with action. Break through. What else? I love that we have Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more. Who is this Queen of Wands? We have an energy coming out here that is very much stuck in their ego. Roles can be reversed. It could be you. It could be somebody else. This is a fiery energy, and it's their attachment to their ego that's holding them back, right? The Queen of Wands upside down. That's somebody who can be sometimes demonstrative with their ego. We all have toxic versions of them ourselves. And this is somebody who's just imbalanced. And when they're imbalanced like this, their ego blinds them. It's that blindfold. But she is like being bound with, I love this tarot reader, who was it, said tissue paper. And I love that analogy. She's being bound by tissue paper. She can break through this at any point. This is a limitation she's put on herself. So if this is you, this would mean that like, this is your, like, check your ego at the door. What ways could you be holding yourself back from making progress here? Because that is a breakthrough that is happening. Now, if it's somebody else, it's still happening for them. And it's something tarot wants you to know, that this is like kind of dark night of the soul, deep wisdom. There's a sanctuary, a retreat of energy that happens. This feels like a receding. I almost think of a tsunami, right? How all the water recedes back. This is like somebody's observing how they are getting in their own way. Their energy is pulling back. They're assessing everything. That even might be the damage that their ego has created. It might be assessing where they want to go, assessing what they truly want, where their vulnerabilities are. And it's the answers to these questions that come out as that lantern, that bright light that's leading them forward. Okay, I'm going deep into the analogies, but bear with me. Where it's leading you is a collaboration. So what does that require, right? That requires belief in the support, belief that there is that there's a balance, that they're going to hold you up and you're going to hold them up. And that's how you're having this breakthrough. It's been very hard to even see clearly what decision to make here, what action to make. One thing that is clear is that you have been getting, if you just stay where you're at, you're just going to get more and more jaded. You're just going to get more and more apathetic in your life, disinterested in your life. And you know that that's not you. You love being set on fire for something. You love it when your passions drive you. And you can see how good you can get at something, right? And that's where you're going. But it's only in letting go of this ending. It's like there's this sudden ending. It's got to go. It's got to go. And there's this justice or even a balance restored in that. And now you can focus with fresh vigor on your life. I hope that is helpful for you, loves. Say hi in the comment section if you'd like for us to pray for you. Consider liking and subscribing. Take good care. Bye-bye.